Sogalau Tuvalu 100 meters 15.66 achieved the slowest 100 meters time at the championship, breaking Trevor Misapeka's record, which was held at 100 meters 14.23.
Well, Tuvalu is a little slower out of his blocks than the rest. Dear me, they've taken 10 meters out of poor Tuvalu there in the first 50. One thing you can be quite sure of, he's not a runner. There he is. A little slower than the rest.
The national women team of China had those crazy moments in Doha when they couldn't pass the baton to each other in the right way and they had to redo the transfer over and over again.
Jamaica, USA and Great Britain all with a chance with one pass to go. Look at Jamaica now. Janelle Smith with a brilliant third run, hands it over.
Back straight, a real head-to-head between Shelley and Fraser-Price. A real shame just seeing pictures here, the Chinese having all sorts of problems. And we're just showing why their race unfolded.
Shortly after the match began, Lefort suffered a blow that knocked him off the fencing piste and his phone fell out of his pocket. In the men's 5000 meters, one of the runners had burst into the lead at the bell ring, but stumbled when approaching the final straight. He then grabbed hold of his rival's shorts and dragged him into an outside lane.
Jelch has a little glance over his shoulder. Is he just short of racing? Oh, and he's tripped from behind there, goodness me. And he grabs the hand of his compatriot, goes down himself. I can't believe it. I've never seen that before. And coming down the home straight now. Can you believe it? What a bizarre event with about 130 meters to go.
The reaction of this Chinese swimmer when she wins third place is very weird and funny, but the weirdest part is when she explains how she won the race.
95，你都没想到自己，我以为是59秒，我有这么快，我很满意。觉得今天这个状态有所保留吗？有没有为？没有保留，我已经用了洪荒之力了。
This weightlifter threw up when he lifted the barbell. After completing a dive from a height of 3 meters and catching her breath in the pool afterward, Jennifer Benitez adjusted her swimsuit to make sure everything was where it needed to be. Ironically, she revealed just a little too much on Live TV.
Ein Bewerb beginnt dann am 18. August.
Angel Matos of Cuba kicked the Swedish referee Trakir Chelbat in the face during his taekwondo bout against Arman Chumanov of Kazakhstan. Matos was subsequently banned for life from taekwondo. Sometimes fails can turn to wins very quickly. After two athletes were disqualified for foul starts, the only athlete who remained was Eric Musambani from Equatorial Guinea. Although he was alone in the pool, he almost failed to reach the final.
And heat one of this men's 100 meters freestyle.
This guy doesn't look as though he's going to make it. Now I am convinced this guy is going to have to get hold of the lane rope in a minute.
Adrian, I'm not sure he's going to make it, is he?
Oh, he is. This is the Olympics. He's got 17,000 people shouting for him.
Eric Musambani of Equatorial Guinea wins heat one of the men's 100 meters freestyle.
Amos thought that he will win the race when his rival overtakes him just right before the finish line. The expression on his face is just epic.
Treading water behind him. Amos, can he last the last 100 meters? This has got to be her career is treading water. Brazier coming from way back. Amos is going backwards now. Look at his head. Brazier's going to win this from the way back in the field. Others were all running in treacle. And gosh, Amos here looked like he was running in melted tar. That
Jimmy Gracie slides and falls on his face at the finish line but still wins the race.
For the second year running, sliding his way. I'm not sure whether... Rather undignified on the individual podium again, and France will take the team gold.
Swimmer Sun Yang was so excited about his gold medal that he decided to throw his cap into the audience to celebrate, and it landed in the pool. Luckily he didn't seem too fazed by it and tried again. The Brazilian hurdler João Vitor qualifies for the 110 meters semi-finals in dramatic style, diving for the line to snatch the final spot.
Starting to come through. Bascu from Pozzi, who clatters that hurdle, and that allowed Andrew Riley of Jamaica to get up into the mix, and the Brazilian diving for the line, and then a bit of body surfing.
If you are going to pump up the crowd before your event, make sure you are in the right frame of mind to actually complete your task, otherwise you look a little dopey. Levon went face first into the long jump pit on his final jump. Hego started celebrating, but the problem was that this was not the finish. It was the second to last lap, so because of his confusion he finished in 10th place.
Coming to the bell, he's got 20 metres. Oh no! Oh, he thought he'd reached the bell. He thought he'd reached the finish line. He's got a lap to go.
Thinks he's won the race. The arms go up. He's miscounted. He's miscalculated. And for somebody of his experience, well, that's inexcusable.
Cuban pole vaulter Lazaro Borges snapped his pole in half during his ascent at Olympics.
Oh my word, look at that. The pole snapped. An official. Wow, look at this. Just snapped about halfway down. He's so lucky that that bit that flew off.
Germany's Stefan Fack found out the hard way what it's like to be internet famous. After his disastrous dive in London, he finished 29th, or last place.
Oh, here you go, the first calamity. Oh my goodness, it's silent. Look at this, slips off the side of the board, doesn't get in his pipe shape, only has hold of one leg. Looked a bit like the Isle of Man, and then
An athlete makes a high jump and stumbles when he fell on the ground.
Arriesga el americano, como viene el...
A track and field runner stumbles over a hurdler and makes a front flip on the ground.
So you can see here, takes it nicely and starts to check around. Sadly, second heat with Jacob Paul and Laurie.
An athlete tries a long jump but he makes a foul and falls on his face.
Peggio e meno per il loro decathlon, spiace davvero tanto.